No time to waste, stuck on some shit. I'm about you all the way, yeah, all the way, yeah. Nothing that Mary Jane and Jen can't make any better. Mary Jane and Jen, Mary Jane, I swear that Mary Jane.
Hello lovelies, today we're making 2-minute noodles. Here I am getting ready in the morning. I think I need some coffee. I'm so exhausted. A cup of coffee fixes every little thing. I've got Starbucks in my kitchen. So it's a brand new day and according to my boyfriend, I look exhausted. So it's a good day to put on beautiful makeup, you know. But I cannot do that today. Ke galla go etsa bogobe ba teng ke tshotlo ke cabbage le morogo, but I cannot clean. So I guess the first thing, so I'm gonna take you on a tour with me. I'm gonna get in the shower and then I'm gonna go to spa, which is opposite our house. I never walk, I drive. I don't care which is the next door. What can I make? There's this recipe. Oh yes, I know what I'm gonna make today. Let's go. So please come get ready with me. Here I am, took a shower, put on my lotion, and I put on a little bit of makeup. I didn't know what I was doing, but it turned out great. Then I was walking to Spa. Well, I didn't walk. I drove to Spa. I could never walk. So there I was walking into Spa like a rich housewife, all right? Then I asked this poor guy to take a video of me while I was doing my shopping. I thought it was super cute. And then I rushed home because I had to cook. So I had to come cook. And yeah, let's get the party started. Hello friends, welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Sharon Moante and I am the one and only, the owner of Sharon's Cafe. So today in my kitchen, I would like to experiment with a couple of things. And today I want to take you step by step with everything that I am doing so that you can try it at home as well. So we are doing something that I never thought I would like. Personally, after I've had those struggles varsity with noodles, I have vowed to myself that I'm done. Like, noodles. But being all grown now, I understand that the problem is not jungle oats. The problem is not noodles. The problem is the people making the noodles. Alright? So I'm going to take you step by step. For right now, I'm just going to tell you a few of the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. So I've got my bell peppers. So that would be your yellow pepper, green pepper, red pepper. I've got my soy sauce. Your preference, guys. But if you're going to try an Asian dish, I really highly recommend that you get yourself soy sauce. Asian dish. I got the stir fry mixed vegetable. Bonang, I don't have time to be chopping as easy. Like if you want to be quick after work, you need a very quick dinner. This is what you can grab, and you're gonna need some mushrooms as well, and of course the 2-minute noodles themselves. You're going to need some beef, high. So I'm going to tenderize my beef so that I can start my process. You're going to put it in a dish where you're going to at least tenderize it so that whoever's eating this khutes, but it depends again on the beef that you've got, high. Let me not, so I'm going to pour in some bicarbonate of soda over my meat just to tenderize it for about 30 minutes. And then I'm going to let it sit. I'll give it a very good wash when I am done tenderizing. So again, I tell you, don't ask me about measurements. I will, as we go along, I'll start writing them in the description box. So I've put my meat in here. I've put a bit of bicarbonate in there as well. I'm gonna let it tenderize for some time, 30 minutes to be precise, and then I'm gonna wash it clean. So what I'm gonna do from here is that I'm gonna take shots of the food that I've prepared and then come back to my face. And then I have a story time. So while I'm prepping, I'm gonna give you a story time. Is that good? Are we all good? So don't worry, I wash my hands. I'm just mixing the bicarbonate into the meat.
You want to drizzle your pan with oil so that you can caramelize those onions in the same pan that you will be frying your meat.
So guys, I've chopped up my onions. They're on standby. They're ready. I have my meat that I was tenderizing, as I told you earlier, that I've tenderized meat. So I'm going to wash it with cold water to get that bicarbonate of soda out of my meat. And then we're going to come back and continue. Right? So my meat is ready. So guys, the problem is that I keep to tshwara phone ka letsogo and like show you all the ingredients because I want it to be an interactive chat. So do forgive sometimes when you feel like my head is a little cropped out or that you cannot see the meat. I will take you through it verbally. So this is the meat. I had bicarbonate of soda and I've washed it out. Now I need to pat it dry with a kitchen towel. Getting too hot. So I'm gonna pat it dry so I can start seasoning it and putting it in the fryer. Pat it dry. The reason we did that bicarbonate is to tenderize the meat. So if you've got good meat, there's no need to do this process. You can just skip this process altogether. But because now we do not want we're gonna do the right thing. So guys, as you season your meat, it's entirely up to you. Some people just prefer salt and pepper. I'm going to do my meat the way I know my meat to be done.
So at this point, you could really just use salt and pepper and just leave your steak like that. So I wanted a burst of flavor. I use my regular spices.
I'm gonna tell you a story. So we went to a camp, right? Went to a camp, and it's a Christian camp, of course. I used to go every single year. Those that know Camp Boko, please come and comment down below. So we went to this campsite. Sis is all packed up. I think I was in grade 10 or 11. I don't remember. Sharon is packed up. It's a national camp. You know, you're going to be meeting all the baddies from the other regions, you know. So there we are, go campsiting, guys. So as we go inside this campsite, man. You understand? The campsite itself, I'm gonna fry the meat while I'm chatting to you. Hey man, the campsite is spooky all of a sudden. I understand. Okay, fine, we get there, we start praying, a warm welcome into the campsite. And people start fainting. I kid you not. I don't know if they had rehearsed themselves that they're gonna start fainting so that the campsite is even spooky. I don't know. Day 2, day 3 was too long in that campsite. People were calling their parents, bruh, come fetch us. No one was sleeping. Like every time you tried to go to sleep, someone would faint. Literally, not one, not two. Hey, when I left, right, and center, people are fainting. So we decided, okay, the pastors that were on the campsite decided that they were going to pray for us. As we have the circle of chain prayer, I kid you not, those that were there will attest. This circle, we're busy praying and people are fainting. And then this girl, Lerato, I don't know if like she was possessed at the time. Lerato did amazing things. And then she started speaking in voices that we don't know. Right, I almost peed on my pants. Because I'm like, this is not what I signed up for. Where's the unsubscribe button? EP unsubscribe button. Because. So there we were. Lerato's eyes are changing. And then we had a situation at night where the guys apparently heard something tell them they must go pooling balo drowna. I kid you not, the guys went. Guys went to the pool, balo drowna, and they were rescued apparently by some guys, baba feeling some commotion by the pool area. And then we heard stories, but this I don't believe from Tabo Mokhosi Hore. I'm like, child. But spooky things were happening nonetheless, you know. And I remember the ladies that I shared the room with, like, I'm not sure if it was my own mind, but I think my bed also in a floater at some point. I even stopped sleeping in that bed because I felt like at night stuff was happening. So this day is 7 days campsite day, 7 full days. at that campsite. So we wanna go home. We've had enough. Like we genuinely have had enough. We want to go home. Then we had an outreach program. We met people from the community, and that's when these true people decided to visit our campsite during the evening service to come tell us. Oh, by the way, I'm just chopping mushrooms now. So they came to the campsite to let us know that that campsite was used by devil worshippers previously. And they even showed us evidence of what they were saying, because there were markings, Moma Botaning, and in the pool. Apparently, you remember the story with the pool? There were markings around the pool. And 2 people died at that campsite. I was like, ma'am, I ain't finna try to die. I ain't finna try to stay here, child. If you want to know what happened to campsite thing, you're gonna have to subscribe to more of my videos. From now, I'm just gonna post the story here. You don't want to know who died.
I'm joking, guys, nobody died, but if you want the rest of the story, please subscribe. So here I am, I fried my meat, and in the same pan I'm going to put my onions. I'd love for them to caramelize and be brown. Then I'm chopping my bell peppers, and my mushroom is ready. So make sure that you thinly slice them and add them to the mix. So here I am mixing everything together, making sure that my peppers and my mushrooms are looking beautiful. Look at that. Guys, I added ginger paste and garlic paste, some chili paste, just to give it a bit of flavor and that kick. You know what I'm saying? I added my stir fry into the mix. Then I put back the meat. You need to put back the meat and let it cook with your veggies nicely, but don't overcook, because then your veggies will be soggy. And now I am adding a bit of honey. I mean, you need that sweetness. And I'm going in with my soy sauce. It's very important. Don't ask the measurements. And I had to put in a little bit of barbecue. So I'm doing my noodles, mixing everything in a big pot, and voila, there we have our Asian beef stir-fry noodles. Nothing beautiful like a glass of wine at the end of the day with a good meal. Tonight I'm having Niederberg wine. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel.